Now, we all know injuries are part of the game in sports. If you ever played sports, there's a pretty good chance you've gotten hurt or injured. But every injury is not created equally. Some are just flat out dumb. Stupid. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. You know,
You're a poet.
Yeah, basically the Dr. Seuss of the Daily Wire. So
I was going to say you're a poet, then you're going to say you didn't know it.
Okay, I'm not Betsy Ross. Anyways, so we decided we'd put a bunch of the craziest, dumbest injuries into a hat. That hat right there. You can grab that?
Go ahead, Blaine. Grab that for us, please. Because I'm seated comfortably.
Why don't you sit
It's
down?
always y'all two. I tell you what.
And we're gonna rank the dumbest of all this hat-filled pieces of paper of dumb injuries.
You want to pull first?
You go. Survey says...
No, I don't like that one. I didn't feel right.
You know...
My goodness, here we go.
Come on, man.
Okay, wait, one more.
Yeah. I mean, what is gonna...
That was funny.
Yep.
You go. Now let's take one.
All right.
Thank you.
Lionel Simmons' Game Boy.
Game Boy.
In his first year in the NBA, Simmons was evidently trying to set the all-time high score on his Nintendo Game Boy. According to Susan Moffat of the LA Times, the rookie developed tendinitis, causing his wrist to become so inflamed that he couldn't grip the ball. Simmons missed 2 games for the injury. Rookie year.
What was he trying to do?
Set the highest score. I respect
On
that.
what?
Doesn't matter.
How do you get inflammation on your wrist, though? Yeah, I know, but controller, Game Boy, your fingers will hurt before your wrist hurt.
But your wrist is holding the game.
Yeah, I know, but like from a guy who games,
My wrists have
It's
never
all
hurt.
connected. You weren't a big Game Boy guy.
I was a huge Game Boy
Nah,
guy.
you weren't that
So
big.
you're saying he's
I
lying?
had yellow Pokemon,
saying
red
they faked
Pokemon,
it?
blue Pokemon, green Pokemon. It just doesn't make sense. If you're gonna get anywhere, it's gonna be in your fingers from people hitting the buttons, not your wrist.
Did it say what year that was?
This was... No.
It's a whole paragraph.
Nice.
Plaxico Burress.
Yep.
Cheddar bobbing himself in the club. What? Plaxico Burress actually shot himself in the leg while trying to bring a cocked and loaded handgun into a nightclub. He was suspended without pay for the remainder of the 2008 season and missed the following 2 years while serving jail time for criminal possession of a weapon.
Super dumb. If you're so worried about your safety, man, get security. You're an NFL player.
NFL receivers, they're always worried about safeties.
That
very
is true.
true.
I remember that one. I don't remember him doing 2 years, though. That's aggressive.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
bad.
All right, David.
All right, what we got here? Let me see. All right,
Dig
here
in
we
there,
go.
find some answers.
All right, boys, third one up. Clarence Blethen dentures.
What?
Okay, here we go. Clarence Climax Blethers was a pitcher in the 1930s who lost most of his teeth at a young age. Oftentimes, he would remove his dentures and keep them in his pocket in hopes of intimidating opposing batters with his toothless sneer. One time, while running the bases for the Knoxville Smokies, he slid into second base with his teeth in his pocket and had a chunk of his own rear removed in the process. So he bit himself in the ass.
Are you serious?
Blethen reportedly stayed in the game.
Okay, that one's going to be tough to beat.
Cheddar bobbed himself.
There's so much going on. First of all, your nickname's Climax.
That's a great name.
Really? Are you kidding me?
They didn't care.
Back then, they'd be like, yeah, this is Tommy Fat Face Johnson. Or Ricky, Mike, Ricky.
So when we vote for these,
Go
are we
ahead.
voting for the most insane way to injure yourself?
Yes,
Or-
the dumbest way.
Okay, because he
dumbest way.
stayed in the game. Props
He
for
didn't get
that.
injured.
But still, but yes,
But
he
the
did. He can
dentures-
play with an injury, right?
Part of his own rear end was removed in the process.
All right, guys, listen. You know what the biggest organ in your body is?
Your skin.
It's your skin.
Good.
Okay, and you want to take care of it. So if you have dehydrated skin, you're covered in dark spots, you just don't feel good about it, guess what? You got a new lease on life. Genucel Skincare. Okay, they cracked the code. They Alan Turing this thing. They figured it out. All right, they've extended your chance to get their most popular package as well, featuring beautifully curated skincare essentials for life outside during the summer. And they have the answer to everything. Look, you talk about puffiness under the eyes, something you've talked about a lot. I look at your eyes right now. I don't see any puffy.
You
if
promise?
you were Cheetos, there would be no puffy.
You mean it?
It would just, yeah, I mean it. You look great. You're glowing.
Genucel twice.
I mean, the Genucel's limited time summer essentials package includes their one-of-a-kind ultra retinol super moisturizer. Okay, and if you got a problem, Genucel skincare is for men, it's for women. You can figure it out. So go to Genucel.com. That's GENUCEL.com/booster right now to get your Genucel summer essentials package for over 65% off. That's more free than it's not. You don't have to be a mathematician to figure that out. All right, and just for the summer, every subscription order, and not only do you get 65% off, it includes a summer spa gift box, absolutely free. So go to Genucel.com/booster, GENUCEL.com/booster, and get that great offer because you got skin in the game.
I'm up.
What you got?
Orlando Brown.
What'd he do?
Cleveland Browns right tackle Orlando Brown was whistled for a false start in a December 1999 game. Referee Jeff Triplett threw a penalty flag at the infraction and went straight through Brown's face mask, striking him in the right eye. Brown was legally blind in that eye for several years. He sued the NFL and settled for more than $15 million.
I tell you what, officials, I'm just tired of them. I'm tired of them. I'm so sick of them in all aspects. All we hear about, they're out here gouging guys' eyes out while throwing penalty flags on them.
$15 million, boys.
But see, think about it. He'd have probably made more money than that. You know, Orlando Brown was like one of the best offensive tackles. Dude, what an idiot ref.
Was he able to keep playing at all?
Crane.
Let me see. Oh, this one just failed. Did I get the golden ticket, Papa?
Clue.
David Cone,
No way.
bitten by mother's dog.
Oh my goodness.
Yankees pitcher David Cone was just trying to pet his mother's dog during the 1998 season, also known as Climax. That's crazy. Instead, the Jack Russell Terrier turned on him and bit his pitching hand, causing him to miss a start. Luckily for the Yankees, though, plot twist. Cone's injury allowed them to call up El Duque, Orlando Hernandez from the minors. Hernandez helped pitch them to the World Series title that season. Do we need to thank David Cone's mother's dog for the Yankees winning the World Series?
You thank that dog.
Well, no, I mean, you bit me, so we've all obviously opened up the channel for violence, so you're catching a Ricky to the face.
You're not punching that dog.
What do you mean we're fighting? Like, I feel like my life's in danger.
Savage.
This is my brother from another mother, so I don't know what his mother had going on with the dog.
Did my brother's other mother's dog bite him? He'll be all right.
Somebody's going to the Humane Society, and it ain't me.
I did terrier. Give me this.
All right. Glenn Allen Hill, arachnophobia.
He can read minds?
Toronto Blue Jays outfielder Glenn Allen Hill was trying to run away from spiders in a nightmare. Run away from spiders in a nightmare when he started unconsciously running through his house. He crashed through a glass table and wound up with cuts and bruises all over his limbs. The result, Hill spent 20 days on the DL.
This happens more than you think. Really? I've stood up in a dream and walked into a wall.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a tall tale.
I don't
like,
believe
look,
you. I
I
feel
was
like
running for Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob.
I'm sure that one didn't happen either.
Yeah, I feel like that didn't happen.
I'm pretty sure that one didn't happen.
Wow. Look at you. So cute.
All right, here we go.
Couple left, boys.
Next one. Jason Pierre-Paul fireworks injury. On July 4th, 2015, Pierre-Paul was celebrating Independence Day with friends and family when one of the fireworks exploded near his right hand. His index finger had to be amputated, his thumb was broken, and his palm required multiple skin grafts. He missed the first 8 weeks of the regular season, recorded just 1 sack in the 8 games he was able to play. To me, it says a firework exploded near his right hand.
It exploded in his hand.
It had to have exploded in your hand.
It's just one of those things you might not be experienced with fireworks. Maybe never.
Well,
set
then
them
you
off.
shouldn't be doing that.
Exactly, but true, maybe.
But you don't have
I've been
to
part
be-
of a firework malfunction. Lake Martin, Alabama. We had
When the thing turned over?
The thing turned over. And
come.
next thing you know,
It was one of those boxes where it's like, pew,
I was in
pew, pew, pew.
Fallujah for 30
Oh, dude.
minutes.
No way.
Dude, Fallujah
30
bad.
minutes?
Hitting
Fallujah
boats,
bad.
people ducking in boats,
David,
burning
David,
stuff like
David.
that.
Did anybody get hit?
Yeah.
Moving on. So, guys, out of all those injuries, all right, I'm going to start with you, David. I'll start with you. Which one is the dumbest?
The dumbest one. Look, I got to either go with the Clarence the Climax dentures,
Yes.
or maybe the arachnophobia one again. If he's telling the truth, you can't.
It's not
help
on
it,
him.
You sleepwalk.
No.
But the dentures one. I mean, first of all, you're keeping your dentures in your pocket so you can intimidate the other team, and then you slide with your dentures in your pocket and you bite your own butt. That's bad.
That's bad. That's bad to me. I'm going to have to go Game Boy here.
Mm.
You have to miss a couple games because you played Game Boy too much? Was this Kyler Murray's uncle?
I'll never excuse a guy for cheddar bobbing himself. in
Cheddar
real
bobbed
life.
himself.
You shot yourself in the leg, Plaxico burst, in a club, probably while trying to dance or whatever the hell was going on.
Oh,
so
can you
me,
imagine?
you are an absolute idiot for doing that.
Look, I mean, it's hard to argue that. So tell us, out of all those dumb sports injuries, which was the dumbest? And do you have one that we didn't have on our list? We'd love to see it. Make sure you subscribe.